We welcome you back here in the postgame. Jeff Blankman joined right now. As you can tell if you're watching the video interview that I'm going to do here a little bit later, Anna Wanniger very happy as the Kuemper Knights 10 runs in the 7th inning to come back from down 6-2. They win here tonight against Denison Schleswig at 12-7. Like I said, this keeps you right in the top third of the conference race, and you give them their second loss. Anna, how do you explain this one?
There is so much fight in these girls. I am so proud of them. There is no quit. They've all off season. This is the stuff that we work for, and I'm so proud of every single one of them. All of them contributed in some way, shape, or form. And just, yeah, take it to tomorrow. We got a doubleheader versus Harlan, but carry that momentum in because we can do that. We can play with these good teams. So.
Have you ever been part of a game kind of as crazy as the way this one ended?
We've been a part of some crazy ones. We did actually have a heartbreaker here in Denison a couple of years ago. We ended up losing 5-4 or something, but it's like, I told myself, and I know a lot of these girls are thinking, we want to win against every single team in this conference sooner or later, and this is a team that we came in, thinking, okay, well, they're a good team, but we can play just as good as them if we have our heads in the game, play smart, play hard.
Heilson kind of struggling to find the strike zone some tonight. You came up to lead off that 7th inning. Was that in your mind when you stepped to the plate?
Yes. We had seen, well, I had looked at stats and saw that she has struggled. She's always, in the past how many years, I've seen a lot out of her. She works really hard. She's a good pitcher. Tonight it was just up to us to see our strike zone. If we knew it was a strike, go after it, take it. And then if it was a ball, laying off those good rise ball pitches that we tend to swing a lot after, but just being able to hold off on them tonight was huge. And those outside corners, taking those wherever they came from. So. And
you end up grounding out on a pretty good shot on that first one. Then you come back up in a key situation there. You got a second chance in that 7th inning. Take us through that at-bat.
Well, I'm thinking, I had this a few nights ago down at Crescent. Why can't I do it here? I struggled a little bit at the plate tonight. Nothing like strikeouts or anything, but just ground outs. I went and hit off the tee last night, so I was like, okay, it should pay off sooner or later. It's time to do it now. And thought no better time. I'm kind of somebody who I get my head really easily, but I told myself, just relax, pretend your dad's here, pretend everyone's watching, and coach is just like, okay, we just need you to relax. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And, caught up a couple good pitches and ended up single.
You get the team gives up 4 in that first inning, but you guys didn't seem to panic about that tonight.
No, we've had a couple of those situations. Where was it Creston the other night? Actually, we had to come from behind win, and that was huge. So just being able to play from behind, but also bringing it back shows a lot of character from our team. Yeah, like I said, just proud of them all.
And Carly Carpenter, an 8th grader, coming up, kind of in a key situation there in the 6th, got that out, kept you guys in the game, and then closes the door in the 7th inning. So that's got to show a lot for her here tonight.
She works her butt off. I'm really proud of everything she's done. Honestly, I can kind of see from her perspective being really scared as that young 8th grader coming into pitch, but she handled it great. She's got great composure, and I'm really excited to see where this all takes her to.
Absolutely. I tell you what, congratulations on the win tonight. You want to give a shout out to Dad down in Memphis?
Yeah, hi, Dad. Love you, and I hate that you missed it.
Anna Wanniger joining us again here. We're going to get Allie Mertz just switched over to the headphones. And Allie, Kendall Helgenberg got this rally started in the 7th with that single. You came up next. I said you're a home run hitter. I said that you can't be swinging for the fences, though. You just a base hit, kind of keep things going. You didn't swing for the home run, but you got it.
Yeah, I saw it coming in. It was kind of down the middle, so I kind of turned on it a little fast, but I saw it coming. I just knew I had to take it. It was a little high too, and high pitches are usually where I struggle, but I saw it coming. I knew I had to keep my bat level. That's what I worked on today, and it was a good hit.
Did you know it was gone when it left the bat? No.
I didn't think it was over. I saw it bouncing, but I thought it was bouncing inside, and so I was still going 2, and then all of a sudden, coach is jumping up in the air, and I'm like, what? And then that's when I knew.
So Heilson tonight, I was talking to Amanda, struggled a little bit kind of finding the strike zone. How did you guys kind of stay with it? Because you didn't really take advantage of that until that 7th inning. So how did you guys stay within yourself and not get frustrated because you had some opportunities throughout the game?
I know a lot of our main focus right now is to like swing, and then don't swing. And that's like coach's main point right now because we've been taking a lot of first pitch strikes that we should go get. But then again, like, we have to have in our mindset, like, swing, 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 don't swing, not, oh, I might swing, and then you can't change your mind to swing because it's too much. So we always say swing, 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 don't if it's not there.
Let's talk about this game defensively. You had a lot of balls hit at you. Cameron did as well at third, so that side of the field pretty active. Defensively, how did you feel like you guys played?
Pretty good, actually. Cameron didn't let anything by her, I don't think. I'm struggling on my backhanded dives. I don't know what I'm doing there wrong. I know that one bounced right over my glove. One went over my glove, and I don't know where the other one went, but we'll get to them. But other than that, I think we had a very good defensive night.
So as you stepped to the plate and you guys came up there in that seventh inning, down 6-2, what was going through everybody's mind, do you think?
I just wanted to hit the ball. I'm not sure about everyone else. I know a lot of us were down, which is not what we should do, but I could tell that many people were down, many people were ready to be done. And as soon as we got like a hit on, and then we got a home run, and then Kenzie Schoen comes up and hits another one over the fence, that got us going. And we know that, like, I think there might have been 2 outs towards the end. There's 2 outs, and like we know that, like, if we make contact, we will get base hits because, like Anna said, we've been working all winter for the same thing. We all want that goal to keep winning games and stuff. And so we know that, like, even with 2 outs, we can still get base hits on a good pitcher, and that's just what we did.
You moved now to 4-3 in the conference. They fall to 5-2. What does this win though mean for this team? Because you've got a lot of freshmen. They've got some experience from last year, but besides you 4 seniors, this is still a young team.
It means a lot. Like, I know it puts a lot of confidence in our heads. Like, we can play with these teams that are known to be better. And, like, we struggled last year, but coming back this year, we know, like, this win, like, will help us, like, realize, like, no matter if you are down, like, no matter what, you can always still come back and win a game as long as you keep believing.
Well, I tell you what, Allie, congratulations. Glad I could get, I guess, my second ever video interview with you here tonight. Well, I'm glad I'll get it posted later, but thanks for joining us here.
Thank you.
You've had Allie Mertzett joining us here, and we're going to get head coach Erin Bowman over here in just a moment, and she'll be joining us, and she's got to be having a smile on her face tonight as well with this one. Coach, congratulations. I don't know if you were in here at the beginning of the interview with Anna, but she mentioned the heart that this team has and the never quit and fight, and you saw that out of your club tonight. Down 6-2, besides the walks from Heilson, you had 2 hits, not a lot of things going for you, and then all of a sudden that 7th inning, they just got things rolling.
I know. Anna's a good one to speak about heart because she's kind of the heart and soul, softball's her passion, and she's worked really hard her whole life just to get to this final senior season. And I think that final inning, even when, I don't know exactly, I think there were 2 outs and we were still down, right?
Yep.
But I could sense a different look in the eyes of the batters as they got up to bat. They suddenly were relaxing. And part of it was there's a lot of energy, which, I'm a very positive person and encouraging, and it's bothered me this year that we don't always get authentic energy. We shout and make noise, but it hasn't always felt real to me. And I think tonight maybe we turned that corner of, after the game, the girls said, yeah, that really relaxes us when we have energy. We should be like that more often. I said, thank you. Yes, you understand now. So I think this was a big learning night, whether win or lose or whatever happened, we had that energy during that inning, even when the outcome was uncertain. And that was a big epiphany for the girls to play with that energy, and that just automatically kind of relaxes them and takes pressure off. And you can do so much better when you can mentally relax a little bit.
Chloe kind of struggled early to find the strike zone, but after she settled in after that first inning, I thought she really battled hard tonight and gave you a really good start against a good hitting ball club until she had to leave. Is she okay after taking that shot off the leg?
Yeah, well, I was ready to switch a couple innings prior to that. It was never quite the right moment, and she made it longer than I thought she would, and I made sure I told her I didn't take you out because you got hit, because she's okay.
Right, okay.
And I said, but we were ready to make that switch whenever we needed to, and this was a good moment to do it. And great job keeping them off balance and getting through as many as you could, because Carly's still new to this whole thing, and we try to get as much out of our veterans, even though she's only a freshman,
Yeah.
We have a young team, but I think she did a really great job of keeping them off. That first inning when they had back-to-back home runs, she's still kind of putting it over the plate, and that's my concern with Carly still, is she a lot of times she'll put it over the plate, and we've got a freshman catcher that doesn't always make sure she sets up in the corners, but I think they did a really good job tonight, so I'm proud of them for that.
And for your team to stay aggressive and stay in it in that 7th inning, the patience, I think 13 walks, 12 or 13 walks tonight is what you guys were able to get from Heilson. Going up against a good pitcher, to force her to throw that many pitches, it's got to be something that makes you happy.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. She's a good ball player, and she's been struggling lately, so you kind of hate to see an ugly game like that. Right. But I am proud of the girls. It's funny that we faced a pitcher tonight that's been struggling with control, and I've been working on getting the girls to swing, 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 and I thought, I can't go back on what I've been saying. Like,
right.
oh, be patient. You know, we don't go for walks, we go for hits. And Allie kind of summed it up when she said, we think swing, swing, swing. You can always stop, but you can't think, oh, I might take it. Oh, maybe I'll swing. So I think they did a good job of trying to stay aggressive when the strike was there. I'd still like to be a little more aggressive. Tonight was an exception, you know, because
right.
there's some control problems. But yeah, they did. They had some nice at bats.
Doubleheader tomorrow with Harlan. They've been playing pretty well, I think, here down the last couple of weeks. What do you guys got to do to go down there and try to steal a couple?
Yeah, it's unfortunate because we had a rain out, and they should have had to play us at home once, and now we have to go there and play twice. But, you know, mental toughness, and tonight should be good fuel for the fire going into tomorrow. Hopefully the girls feel more confident in their bats. Our defense can be pretty decent.
Yes.
I mean, we can have a pretty good defense. Our pitchers are learning and they're figuring it out. They're getting better hopefully with each night out. And our offense has had a lot of room for improvement, and hopefully tonight will give them the mental edge that they need, because a lot of it's like 90% mental at this point. So I hope that they feel really confident going into tomorrow.
Well, Coach, tell you what, congratulations. Go celebrate this one, and best of luck coming up tomorrow night.
Thanks for covering.
You bet. Aaron Bowman again, the head coach for the Kuemper Knights. They win 12-7 over Denison Schleswig here tonight.